Hey, what's up, everybody? Jason from Straight Edge Knives. Got a new knife in, and we're going to take a look at it right now. So, if you like these videos, please hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, I can keep getting more knives in and keep doing these videos for you guys. But let's get into it. The K-bar, actually, it's the Becker K-bar. Sorry, slid that off before I started the video. This is the K-bar BK18, the Becker Harpoon, made in the USA. Let's get into it. I know you guys are excited to see this. I am. Cool. So lid box comes off. Got the blade. There's like a little catalog thing in here. Got a picture of that, and on the back side, it's got a little story about the K-bar knife. I've only ever had one K-bar. I have a USMC one that was gifted to me from a Marine friend of mine. It's a cool knife for sure. A lot of history with those knives. That's why I kind of keep it in the safe. But man, let's check this out. Looking pretty good so far. I can tell you right off the bat, taking it out, this sheath, it isn't Kydex, but whatever this material is, it's pretty solid. Right here through these spots. A little bit of flex there, but yeah, I don't think you're going to break it. Watching some other videos, I know that this is ambidextrous, so you can actually undo these screws right here, and you can flip this so you can be left or right-handed carry. Got a nice snap here. Actually, you could probably take this off completely, and bet you could probably mount a tech lock to this somehow if you wanted to. But there's no, that rattling is this actually, I think. Yeah, there's no rattle, and this is not going to come out. That's actually pretty in there, pretty good. I almost want to say you wouldn't even really need to use a snap. Oh yeah, it pops out really good. Nice positive click going in. You can actually put your thumb right here and shoot it out across your table. But hey, check this out. Look at that color. This thing has got a nice desert tan looking color. A little piece of lint or something on there. Look at that. That's nice. This handle material, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's like a G10, but it's real smooth. It's contoured. Hold it this way, you can see how it's got the contours here. This is 1095 high carbon steel, made in the USA. It's got a nice lanyard hole right here. Put it in my hand, you hold it like this. It actually feels really good. This actually feels like it'd be a good little self-defense knife, not only like a camp knife. Got a nice point here. Got this harpoon shape to it. I think you could do some damage with this if you had to. Got to do reverse grip. You can rest your thumb right here or hold it that way. I'm not a knife fighter or anything like that by any means. I just kind of go off of stuff I've seen on TV. But check it out. It's pretty nice, man. I like it. I know you can get micarta handle scales. I know they're on Amazon. You can get micarta on there, which I'm gonna order some, and when I do, I'll do another little video with the micarta on there. But looking good so far. So hey, gonna head outside. Gonna do some cutting, some chopping, some slicing, dicing, and some julienning, and we'll see what this bad boy can do. Stay tuned. We'll see you in a minute. Whew. All right, everybody, here we are. Second part of this video on the Becker K-bar BK18. Here it is again in all its splendorous harpoon glory. Yeah, this thing is nice looking. It really is. It does feel really good in the hand. I will say this, as we get into cutting and stuff, we're going to really test out. The handles do feel a little slick to me, though. I will say that. There's no texturing really on these, so kind of curious to see how that's going to work when we're cutting and stuff like that. But again, here it is, the sheath, positive lockup. Here's upside down. I almost think you would never even need this snap strap, probably, but you never know. I guess if you need it, you need it. It's there. But yeah, let's get into this. Stunk into my log right there, and I mean, I didn't even go that hard, and about that deep in there. Look at this coating real quick. So this is like kind of a dark coyote tan color, and just sticking in that log right there, it went a little bit lighter. And as we get some more cutting, we'll be able to see how this coating holds up. But you can see right there the discoloration just from stabbing the log. But that might just wipe off. That might not be much. But let's get into it. Let's see how sharp this thing is. Little ratchet straps, nothing crazy. It's the only kind of cheapy, well, not cheapy, but throwaway ratchet strap I have. So let's cut it though. Let's see what we can. Yeah, cut through it, no problem. That first one was kind of me sliding it out more than cutting it. Yeah, there it goes. Let's do this little stab. Oh yeah, right there. Kind of cut right through that. So that's to be expected. I didn't think we were going to have an issue with that. Cardboard, everybody likes to see cardboard cut. No problem cutting cardboard. I mean, there's no point in sitting there cutting 20 tons of that shit up. You know what? We're gonna baton with this, but we're gonna get to that in a second. The old stabberoonie test here. So you got this catalog, as you can see how kind of thick it is. It's every bit of a few inches thick. Also in the middle here, it's almost like there's a second magazine in this thing that's got this really thick, high gloss paper. So that's an extra layer in there. Sunk that pretty deep. Pretty deep. Let's see here. Boy. Yeah, oh, went through that thicker layer. It went just past. Actually, yeah. Actually, I take that back. It went deeper than I thought it did. Yeah, it went about right through there. That's pretty good. Halfway through this. So a little over halfway. The tip is just barely coming out. So actually, this one I got it literally 3/4 of the way through. So it'll definitely penetrate some thick material. Let's take a look at this tip. Tip's still sharp, which it should be, right? Got the old propane hose here. Stuff's pretty thick. It's reinforced with some sort of like a nylon in there, but I was able to cut that piece off. Let's cut this in half. Get a little push cut it, no problem. There you go, I got 4 little pieces of rubber there, which is something you don't want to hear her say, because then you might have a surprise coming in 9 months. But let's do another one here. Push cut right through there. Cut through that hose pretty good. No problem. Let's see if we can do a little feather stick in here, right? Because you're probably more than likely going to be out using this as a camper. Again, I'm no expert. I'm a novice at best, as Mr. Scab over at Choir Boys Cutlery would say. And I even digress to use nommets sometimes. But look at there. It made some pretty nice little curls. And I'm not even, like I said, that good at it. It's got a nice edge to it, for sure. Sit here and shave some off. Cut my thing in half, my stick in half. I mean, you can get some pretty thin shavings with this if you needed to. If you're out camping making a fire. Let's go back to this little piece of plywood here. It's I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch thick piece of plywood, just a square piece of plywood. Let's do a little stab test on this. And it went all the way through into my log. You can see the tip there. So got penetrating power. Had to wiggle that out. There we go. Got a nice stick here. You're out in the woods. Had to make a tent spike or something. You know, you can sit here and shave this off. My angle's probably not right for doing this, but yeah, sit there and shave down a tent spike. Let's you can see how thick this piece of wood is. Let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna baton through it straight down this way. My trusty broken 2x4 baton here. Bouncing off my log here. Alright, so batoning through, as I was hitting it, the blade was going about halfway through, and then it actually twisted like this, kind of did like a twist, and actually popped up. We can see this or not. We put the, see it kind of start splitting it up. There you go. You can see that it kind of twisted in there like that. But let's check this edge on that twist, see if it did anything to it. No, it didn't do anything to the edge. Spine looks okay. Blade looks straight, so it didn't bend it or do any edge damage. Maybe it's just the way I was holding it and coming in with my crappy baton here. One of the problems I'm having is every time I'm hitting this, the stick's actually bouncing off here. I'd be willing to say that this knife probably shouldn't be used like this. I don't think it was designed to be used like this by any means. Let's get a little bit more leverage. So, yeah, it's getting through there. About halfway through. I feel like if I had a heavier batoning stick, it would be a little bit easier. You know, the edge is still sharp. I was kind of thinking maybe I was flattening the edge, but feeling it here, it's still sharp. It went about halfway through, and it's actually starting to split the stick down this way. Again, this isn't, I don't think necessarily a knife that's designed for doing that, but I did want to do it just to see what type of, if I would feel like any hot spots or anything like that. Oh, I guess, you know, we take one of these little pieces of wood, you know, you're having to make kindling. You know, you could do that. You could baton through it with that. I mean, that's just regular kind of 2x4 wood. So that's no problem. Holds up. Oh, it's holding up pretty good. Actually, let's do this. Since I wasn't able to go through it that way, I guess we could try it this way. Ooh, that's actually went through that pretty. I went through there pretty good, and it actually went through this knot right here as well. So yeah, coming down top of it, it was fine. Coming in, cut it this way was harder. But then every knife I've tried that with, it's always been a little bit difficult to do. So I don't think it's the grain of the wood going across. That definitely makes it harder to. Definitely makes it harder to hammer through. But yeah, man, this thing is actually really just kind of in this little bit of limited testing here. I mean, I'm able to shape. Man, this thing is still. I'm really surprised at how sharp the edge is still right here after hammering it down through that stick. It still feels almost like it's factory sharp. let's try something here. Let's see if we can make it snow, as I like to call it. I'm gonna take the corner, we're gonna put the knife down here. We're just gonna do a push cut and see if we can cut the corner off this and make it snow. Oh, there it goes, made it snow. Deflected off a little bit, but bam, there it is, making it snow. And I did that with the part that was primarily going through that log sideways. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm actually thoroughly impressed with this edge holding up that way. It is 1095 still, which is awesome, but you know, if it's not heat treated right, you know, it's not gonna stay sharp. But I feel like they did a pretty good job on the heat treat with this. I'm like I said, really surprised that it's still as sharp as it is. There's no edge damage. I don't see any chips or any rolls. The tip is still as sharp as it was coming out of the box. This coating that they put on there is definitely marred up, or you know, the more you use this, the more this is going to come off. Let's get you an up close view of it. There it is. Hey, what's up everybody? Sorry, my phone shut off. It was actually, when I was filming, my phone was in direct sunlight and my phone overheated and shut off on me, so I actually had to bring it in the house. Where I'm at, we're getting up into the hundreds, and it's the afternoon, and it's hot. I'm sweating actually. But hey, let's get back into this real quick. This edge held up really great. Kind of getting in here so it shows. The coating, I would say, not so much. I mean, the coating is definitely wearing off. The more you use this, the more it's going to come off, obviously. As you can see there, it looks really nice, new out of the box, but as you use this is what you're going to get. It's going to look like this. So the coating doesn't hold up quite as good as, say, maybe like on a tops knife or something to that effect, but it's still, I'm still really impressed with this edge. I mean, it still feels like it did right out of the box. Let's see if I can get it better. I mean, it didn't take any edge rolling damage or anything like that. As you can tell, right here is where I was kind of hammering through the wood and stuff, you know. Let me see if I can. My wife always laughs at me. She knows what I do videos because I always have bald spots on my arm. Oh, you can see. Yeah, there. Took that little spot off right there. As you can see. Got some hair on the edge of the blade there. So yeah, it's still sharp. It held up to the batoning. Wish I had a better baton stick. I need to get a better baton stick. So I feel like that one was a little too light. I could have made it through that round piece of wood if I had a heavier baton stick. That little kind of broken 2x4 I was using doesn't quite cut it. But overall, though the handle did feel good. I didn't feel like there was any hot spots in it. Even though it's smooth, I didn't feel like it rolled on my hand anyway. I'm gonna get the micarta handles for this because I just really love micarta. But overall, though, I'd say it's pretty good, man. It's a pretty nice knife. I think if you search around on the internet, eBay, whatever, Amazon, wherever you buy your knives from, I think you can find these for coming in right around the $100 mark, which is, I think it's a pretty good price for a 1095 USA made knife. If you get the micarta handle scales, I think on Amazon they're like $33. You might be able to find them cheaper somewhere else. You have to do the hunting, but you know, if you want micarta, so for $140 roughly, you know, you can have a micarta handle 1095 knife. But honestly, if you don't mind this being smooth, I don't think you really would need to do the micarta. I just want to do it because I love the way it looks. After handling this, I don't need to do it. I just want to do it. So, man, this thing feels really good. I think this could be a really good everyday knife to carry. Actually, it's got a nice point to it for stabbing things if you need to, which I hope you never have to. It's got a nice belly here. You know, you come up on a car accident, you got to jump out, cut somebody out, seat belt out. You know, you got the belly to do that. it's not very heavy. I think you could EDC carry this every day if you wanted to, with the sheath and everything. It's not a heavy package, and surprisingly enough, this sheath is very well made. There's no, this knife does not. I'm physically having to make it make that noise. On its own, does it? I mean, it's locked in there. This is really good. I mean, even though it's not Kydex, whatever this plastic material, it's heavy duty. It's gonna hold up. So, and you're gonna do the tactical deployment. That's always fun to do. But anyway, there it is, guys. The Becker BK 18. Nice knife. I think for $100, this would be a good one to add to your collection. If I didn't think it was, I would tell you. I have no affiliation with K-Bar, Becker, anything like that. I just wanted to do a different video, a different knife, and so I bought this with my own money and doing this for you guys. So give you video options and give you different choices of blades. But so it's really nice. I think if you picked it up, you wouldn't be disappointed in it. So there it is, the Becker BK 18. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. Share the video if you like the content. I greatly appreciate you guys. Let's help get this channel to over 1,000 subscribers. And you know, we'll try to maybe do a giveaway or something. We'll see if we can't get that done. So thanks again for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there.